Hello friends, hello students. In the previous video, you have seen that we were doing subsetting using subset function, and we have done also one of the video in which we have studied that subsetting using a dataset name only. Now we will be using subsetting using a package which is called a DPLYR package, and this is the best type of a subsetting according to me because it is much flexible and we can do huge amount of tasks in it. Now, first of all, we must be knowing that what is a DPLYR. So I always say you that before working on anything, if you get any of the word which is a new word for you, try to use help command and go to RStudio, write DPLYR, and you will be directly getting that what is inside this package and what is this package. Now it is showing that the search string DPLYR having various things and will not be giving you the good information about it. So first of all, you need to install this package because it's an outside package. You need to go to the packages command. From packages, then you have to click on install, and when you want install will be opened, then you have to write here DPLYR there, and then you have to install it. After installing it like this, and then you have to write here DPLYR, and then you have to click on install. The package will be getting installed. As in my system, it is already being installed. After installing it, then you have to give the command, or if you don't want to use GUI, you can directly write this command. Execute it, your package will be installed. Then the second command, the package is installed but is not present in your library, so you need to give a command library DPLYR. Once you are giving this command, your DPLYR package comes into your current working library and it will be getting executed, and all its function will be coming in the current working library. So what if I am saying functions, what does it mean? DPLYR is a type of a baggage which will be having various tools inside it. Now this baggage name is DPLYR, the suitcase name is DPLYR, and inside this suitcase there are various tools inside it. The various tools are the functions which are working for DPLYR. You can see here that I have mentioned some of the tools that, and I have also mentioned the DPLYR. What is the DPLYR and why we are using it? DPLYR is called as a grammar of data manipulation. If you need to clean your data, you need to do data manipulation, data wrangling. DPLYR is a grammar of data manipulation and is used for data cleaning. DPLYR have various tools and various functions to work over it. The first function is a select function. What does select is using? Select will be used to project the data. Project means it will be helpful to show you the number of columns you want to see on the screen. So it will be used to project the data and will be showing you the output on the screen in the projection format. Then there is another command, the other function, that is a filter function. Filter will be used to filter the data. Filter means it is basically being used to filter the rows. It will be used for working and to selecting the rows. So it will be condition based filtering. So I always tell you that whenever we need to filter the rows, we need to put condition, and conditions will always be kept on the row shelf. So select will be used for projection, filter will be used for filtering the data. The third one is mutate. Mutate is a tool which will be used for adding a new attribute in the previous attribute. So adding a new column to the predefined data. Then we have one of the tool is called arrange, or we can say one of the function is arrange function, which will be helpful for sorting your data in ascending or descending order. And it can do dual sorting, multiple sorting also. Then we need summarize. Summarize is basically being used for applying aggregate function on the data sets. And then beside to it, we have a group by, which is we can say a very powerful tool, and which will be doing grouping of the data, and using this grouping it will be using with the help of summarize to group the data. Beside to this, we have one more operator which is called as a pipe sign, which is new to you. Pipe sign is an operator which will be used for writing your code with ease, as it is used to continue the selection of data for further analysis. For example, you are working on a data. Earlier that data set have 6 columns. The dataset name is take it that dataset name is ABC, and it will be having 6 columns. If I am writing ABC, then after then this sign, and after then I am writing filter, which will I am writing select, which is used for projecting the data. Projecting means number of columns, and in filter and select we have given only 3 columns. Then after then again I am keeping this pipe sign, and this means it means that what we are working on is now not on the 6th column, we are working on 3 columns only. So basically, if we are working on a data set of 6 columns and then we are putting a pipe sign, after then we are using a select command. Select command is saying that we have to work on 3 columns, then the system or the buffer will be having 3 columns, and the further commands will be working on 3 columns, not on the 6 columns. Hence it will be making our system to work fast. Now advantage of DPLYR is it is better than other subsetting method because it is more flexible and more functions to perform different tasks. So we'll be starting with DPLYR and we'll be starting with the first function of DPLYR, that is called select. By default, we can use select keyword. As I have done library DPLYR in front of you, I have executed library DPLYR. After then, my DPLYR is coming in my, you can say, current working library. So it is present here, and then if I am writing here DPLYR, it will be giving me the information of DPLYR also. It is telling me each and everything about DPLYR in help. Now select command is used as a function that will be used with the help of two parameters. One is dataset name, another one is a column that you want to see. So it is basically doing a projection only. Select empty cars CYL. So it will be giving you the dataset empty cars and its 6 column, that is CYL, what is inside CL. If I am mentioning I want to select HP CYL, the two columns we have mentioned, that it will be first value it will be taking as a we can say a dataset name, and rest will be taking the columns that we want to project. Then I am writing AM, HP and CYL, then it will be showing me the 3 columns that we want to see. If I am writing empty cars minus AM, what does it mean? Leaving AM, I want to see all the columns. So AM will be removed and other columns will be seen. If I am writing AM colon CYL, I want to see all the columns from AM to CYL. So it will be showing me the output like this, AM to CYL. Now, beside to this, sometimes we can give the condition on the column names also. So what I am writing here is, I want to select the dataset empty cars, and from dataset empty cars I want to see only those columns that names start with C. So I will be seeing only two columns, one will be I think so CYL, another will be carb. If I am writing I want to see the columns whose name ends with P, one will be HP and other will be DISP. One will be DISP and other will be HP. If I am saying I want to see the column that have T inside it, contains T, any place, at any place, so it will be DRAT and WT. And if I am saying that I want to see only the column that contains 18 inside it, it will be DRAT. So this is the way that how we can select the data using select keyword, and this select function comes from the DPLYR package. Now DPLYR package also have a tool, and that is a filter which will be used for filtering the rows. Now I am writing I want to filter dataset empty cars, and only we want to see the data of the row that is AM, for those having AM equals to 0. So it will be only showing me the data of AM equals to 0 and beside to it every column. Then I am mentioning I want to see the data of AM0 and or the cylinder 4. We want to see all those cars having AM equals to 0 and all those cars having CYL equals to 4. So it will be showing you the cars having AM is equals to 0, their AM will be 0, and the cars having cylinders equals to 4. Now as it is working for OR condition, this 4 having a AM1, so it will be showing this also. So for this OR condition we can use a comma also. Now this, whenever we are using a comma here, it will be, what it will be doing is, it will be picking only those cars for which the AM value is 0 and cylinder is 4. So it will be basically doing a AND operation, and if I am doing an AND operation, the output will be same. Now what we can do is, we can use this select and filter together using the pipe sign. So what I am mentioning here is, I am saying filter empty cars and row names empty cars and percentage in percentage my dataset values. So what I am saying is, I want to see only those cars from the datasets. From this empty cars dataset, I want to see only those cars, that is Mazda RX-4 and Mercedes 450 SL, that are present in this dataset. And regarding to those cars, I want to see the MPG and CYL. Now first of all, I want to show you the execution output of this only. So it will be showing you the output of these two rows, that is for Mazda RX-4 and Mercedes 450 SL. These two rows. Now out of these two rows, now the buffer will be having only these two rows inside it. And once I am keeping output is this, and once I am keeping this sign, it will be keeping my buffer now will be having only two rows. And then after I am writing I want to see MPG and CYL, then the total output of it will be having two values inside it. So I think you might be getting it, what is a pipe sign is doing. A pipe sign is basically filtering the previous command and will be using the next values on the output of the previous command. So previous command was the filter command, will be getting the two rows in the 3 rows in the output. So 2 rows in the output. Filter command is showing you the 2 rows in the output. Out of these two rows, we want to see only those columns that have MPG and CYL. If I am putting a pipe sign, now this command is not executed on a full data set. This is executed on the output of this command. So it means now it will be getting the data from these two and the output will be these two columns and these two rows. Now again I want to see the data for Mazda RX-4 and Mercedes 450 SL, but now I want to see MPG and CYL. So it will be giving me the CYL similarly like this. Now the third function and tool is arrange keyword. Arrange keyword is basically used for sorting purpose. So if I am writing here empty cars is my data set, I want to work on full empty cars. So pipe sign means now pipe sign will be saying that next command will be working on full empty cars. So I am writing here select AM, disp and HP. That out of this empty cars I have to work on three columns AM, disp and HP. So now it means if I am putting a pipe sign here, this means that the further commands that will be coming will be working on the all the rows of empty cars, but we'll be working on three columns, that is AM, disp and HP, because in buffer only these three columns are there. So if I'm executing only this portion, then you can see it have only three columns AM, disp and HP, and I'm saying it arrange it according to HP, and if mentioning I am writing it like this, it will be showing me the data according to the ascending order of HP. By default it is an ascending order. So it will be showing me all the columns according to the ascending order, but only these three columns with the help of this pipe sign. And later on I'm saying after arranging it, show me the head of this data. Head means first 6 rows. So you will be getting only first 6 rows. So pipe sign and arrange is doing the ascending order conversion, and pipe sign will be showing that this output will be taken further in the next command, and next function we are using a head function, so we'll be showing the output of the previous only 6 rows of it. Then I have mentioned empty cars, select AM, disp and HP. I need to see only 3 columns. The output will be same. And I want to see arrange, I want to arrange them according to HP. According to HP I want to arrange them, but that is in ascending order. Now I want two type of arranging that I have told you earlier also, that we can do sorting in with the multiple attributes. So I am writing here arrange with the HP, that is in ascending order, but beside to this HP we need to arrange it in descending order of disp, that is descending order of display. So if I will be taking it, executing it, you can get it. So the output will be like this. It will be arranging it in ascending order of HP. You can see 52, 62, 65, 66, all of them are in ascending order, but we are also saying descending of disp. So descending of disp means once the HP will be same, for example HP is same for 66 and 66 for these two, then the disp will be shown first of all for that one which have the bigger value, that is descending. So that is why it is now coming in 70, 79 and then 78. Otherwise it can be coming at 78 above and 79 also below. So what might be you will be getting it. What I am saying is that once it will, first of all it will be doing the ascending order of HP, according to which 110, 110, 110 will be coming. Now once all of them are same, then it will be doing descending for disp, and descending of disp will be means first of all 110 will be having a highest value of disp, then lowest value of the disp. So in this way it will be doing the sorting. Then we are using select, arrange and filter command together. So you can see empty cars data set, we are selecting only 3 columns, and out of these 3 columns we need to arrange it through HP, and I want to filter the data for the AM, that those have AM equals to 1. I can show it you like this. First of all I have executed these three AM, disp and HP is there. Then I am writing it here arrange. It will be arranged, sorry. It will be arranged according to HP. You can also check it that if I am writing here the column which is not present in the select command of this, मान लीजिए हम यहाँ पे gear की value रख रहे हैं. So if I am keeping it gear, so it will be showing you a error. Object gear not found, whereas object gear is present in empty cars but is not present in the buffer of these values. So that is why it is not coming. So that is why I am saying that whenever you are using a pipe sign, it will be working on the previous command output. So arrange HP, now it will be giving the output, and now I am saying that I want to filter the data for arrange HP for those who have the AM equals to 1. So now if I am executing it together, it will be showing you the output of 1 only, and this will be arranged with HP only. So with this, we have done select, arrange and filter together. Now we are doing select, arrange, filter and head function. The same command and we are using it head. So it will be giving me the first 6 rows. Then we have the next tool is called mutate. Mutate means we are adding a new column to the previous data set or previous output. So what we are doing is we are creating we have a data set empty cars and we want to see only 2 columns, that is disk pen HP. From these 2 columns, we want to create a third column, that name is diff. In difference, we are in diff column, we are taking a difference of disk minus HP. So if I am executing this, you can see that it will be showing you 3 columns. One is disk, HP and diff, because in buffer we have disk and HP selected and diff we have created it. So next we are doing is we need to arrange it via diff, and if we need to arrange it via diff, by default in ascending order, so it is minus 34, minus 30 and minus 17. And after then I say that I want to select all these 3 columns. So in output you will be seeing all these 3 columns. But whereas I have mentioned I want to see diff in front of all the columns. So diff is coming in front. If I am mentioning here I don't want to see HP and then I am executed, then it will be showing me only 2 columns. So this was about using mutate, arrange and select keyword. Now next is using pipe sign, summarize and select keyword. Summarize is a function that is also used in DPLYR for taking aggregate functions. For example, now I am writing here empty cars. Empty cars is my data set. Empty cars I am using summarize, and summarize I am saying I want to see the mean of HP. Mean of HP, what does mean of HP means? That it is taking a aggregate value of average, and we want to show it in a name as a average HP. We want to see the minimum HP also, maximum HP also, and here in summarize there is a function named as n, which is defined for count. By default in R there is no function of count, but in DPLYR we have one function named as n bracket, which means that function is of a count function. So once we are executing this, you will be getting the output like average HP, the value of HP, it will be taking a mean of it, the minimum HP, maximum HP and total of HP, that how many cars we have for which we are finding the HP. So this is a count, this is maximum, this is minimum, this is average value. Now we want to select only 2 things from it, that is total and average HP. So it will be giving me total and average HP. Similarly, if I want to summarize it for some other, that is minimum HP, next command, and maximum HP and total n, and next, and then I am writing minimum as named as M. Then we are finding it for M, it will be giving me here instead of minimum HP, it will be writing here M. The next command is pipe sign group by summarize keyword. Now group by is very important because what it is doing, it is basically grouping the values together. The one which are the same values will be kept in a same group. So if I am writing empty cars group by AM, what does it mean? AM have 2 values only, 0 and 1. So empty cars group by AM will be giving us the output like this, that all the cars will be grouped according to AM, and these are the grouping of AM, that is group 1, and other one will be 0 with the group 0 that have the AM equals to 0. With this grouping, what we need to see? So we have to define this summarize command also. Without summarize, there is no fun of using the group by. So we are using summarize total n. So what I am saying is I want to see that we need to group it. We need to group it according to the AM. So it means there will be 2 groups, 0 and 1, and regarding each group tell me the count of the values. So we are writing it like this, and it will be giving me that 0 have 19 values and 1 have 13 values. So this is the functionality of group by. Similarly, we want to see the group by according to the gears. So it will be telling you that there are 3 type of gears, 3, 4, 5. The cars that have 3 gears are 15 cars, the cars that have 4 gears are 14, 12 cars, and that cars have 5 gears are 5 cars. And similarly, we want to see the grouping of gear with AM. So it means what we want to see is take the group of gears, that is 3, 4, 5, and then the group of AM. Now if any of the car have 2 type of AM, so their grouping will be increased. See it, you can see it like this. So what it tells me that there is a cars that have a 3 gear, 4 gear and 5 gear. 3 gear car have only automatic transmission, and there are 15 cars. There are 4 gears cars that can be automatic and that can be manual also. So 4 gear cars that are automatic are 4 cars, 4 gear cars that are manual are 8 cars. So it means then a new group will be created because I have said gear and AM. So where gear and mm will be matched, then only the same group will be created. So 4 and 0 will be other group and 4 and 1 will be a different group. And last one is only one value, 5 and 1. It means 5 gear cars having automatic manual transmission as automatic, that are 5 cars. So with this we can see that we have done group by, summarize, mutate, arrange, filter, select and pipe sign, and all these are the features of DPLYR package. Hence DPLYR package is a very flexible package and we can use it various places for doing data manipulation, and it have various advantages over to that of other type of subsetting. Hope you understand this video. Try to execute the code. I'll be uploading the code, and the link of the code is tinyurl.com/learneasyr. There's a folder name as R codes. You will be getting each and every code there. I'm mentioning the link here also, tinyurl.com/learneasyr. You will be getting the code from there. Now beside to this, I'll be also writing this link in the description below, and you can see the description. Try to execute the code. Stay safe and take care.